Can you hear me now? Let's try that. I have to wait for the delay. I can see the microphone working. There we go. All right. I'm not sure what happened there, but yay. Hi, everybody. I'm still playing with the setup. I have not replaced the camera. That was the lower whatever camera. I haven't replaced any of that yet. I'm just still testing this. Jesse and I are trying to decide whether we want to get a different webcam or whether we want to get a capture card so I can use my regular cameras. But for now, I'm just using this. I am using a different mic than last time though, because the other one just made it really awkward. So I'm using my lav mic, which might have been why it wasn't working in the first place. This is second day curly girl hair. Holy shit. Okay. Anyway, I am going to bounce over to the other situation. There we go. So I can plan my morning. I just didn't want to edit this morning. That's why I'm doing this. This may happen several times during Plan As You Go, just because it's easier for me to stream it than edit it on the weekends. And I am so warm. Now I want to pull my hair off my neck, but I just finished like refreshing it and I don't want to squish it or anything. So I guess I'm stuck with it. Okay. What was I doing? Pen. Planners. This is Plan As You Go. This is Saturday the 10th, and I'm showing how I use all my planners over the course of an entire month. And I'm just filming today live because I'm lazy and don't want to edit on a Saturday morning. I feel like I may wind up just streaming on the weekends, not to do like a fuckery stream, but like just a regular stream, because then I don't have to spend my weekend editing. That might be the way around this. Sometimes I thought about just not doing it on the weekends and being like, it's Plan As You Go during the week. But I don't know. I think that this might be more fun. So let me know what you guys think, even though I know that the setup is still has its own hiccups and issues and everything. We're still working on the setup, but if you think that this would be fun to do lives on the weekend as opposed to me having to edit videos, just let me know. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is update my wellness planner. And I have this picture that I put on Instagram yesterday because I've been doing the curly girl method for like 2 weeks now, and I'm really excited with how it's starting to come out. My hair is not crispy. It does not feel like ramen noodles, which is great. So if I can just peel this off. Come on, my dudes. Why aren't you peeling? Why? And I'm getting super sweaty, so if you notice me getting really shiny, then that's why, because it's going to be like 90 something degrees today, I think. And so I could be wrong about that, but I thought it was supposed to get that hot today. Nice. Good timing for the UK. I'm glad, because I think the UK are the ones who always get screwed by when I normally do my live plan with me's, which is I usually do them on Sundays at that time. Full disclosure, the reason I do them on Sundays at that time is because it's usually on a day when I have like meetings in church and everything. And so it's the only time I really can do it. But like this weekend, I don't think I'm going to church, so I could probably stream first thing in the morning, and my kids are at their dad's, and Jesse and I usually move really slow in the mornings on the weekends, and we usually get going with our lives in the afternoon. So streaming in the morning might actually be the best way to go about things. Great timing for Sweden too. Awesome. You do lazy curly girl? Yeah, mine is kind of lazy too. Okay, so there's my hairs, and I didn't really do anything else yesterday. I should have exercised, but I didn't. I did go to the band camp thing. They sounded great. Their Earth, Wind, and Fire show that they're doing at the end of the month for their first game is going to be awesome. All right. I think I want to put some stickers here too. So let me grab. I have to do an office tour. I haven't done one yet. My patrons got to see kind of a half-assed office tour, but I got to do one because I redid my office. Like, you can see it in the back. I used to have one of those, I don't know how to point which direction I'm supposed to point, but there's the calyx things. I used to have 2 behind me. Now there's 1 and it's turned, and over here is a printer and everything else in preparation for doing the print shop. And it's different, and I like it. It feels more professional. I feel more like a civilized business artist as opposed to a hoarder artist. I don't know. So, I don't know. Thank you, you guys. Thank you, Holly, for the compliment on my hairs. If you would like to know, this might be totally off topic for planning while I'm looking for a sticker. I want like a big weekend sticker. I know there is one in here, in one of these somewhere. Not a little skinny weekend sticker. I don't want like a fucking like skinny mini weekend sticker. I want like a girthy, massive weekend sticker because it's just the mood I'm in right now. And I know that there's one in here because I remember seeing it. Or maybe it's a different memory keeping book. I don't remember. Fuck if I know. It's not this one then maybe. Maybe it's the other one that I have. Let's grab a bunch of shit out of here. Ah! Fuck! My hairs are everywhere. Hey, Jesse! Jess! Close the door! I don't want to get copyright striked. He's listening to music back there. I didn't want it to get picked up and get copyright striked. He's probably like, ugh, God damn it, Cindy. Do I have one girthy enough for the level of fuckery you're dealing with right now? I have no idea. I didn't know you were dealing with, I mean, I'm not sure why I would know, but I'm sorry you're dealing with fuckery. Fuckery is never, maybe this one? Does this one say weekend? Oh, maybe I should put the summer vacation one because this is the last weekend of summer vacation. I swear there's a summer vacation sticker in here, unless I used it already. I think I might have used it already. And it's not a long weekend. It's just a weekend. I just want a big weekend sticker, and I thought I had one somewhere. This is going to be like a 500-year-long plan with me, and it's only going to be because I can't find the fucking... This is why the Happy Planner books, like, they're not my... Part of the reason that they're not my jam is just like, how the fuck do you find anything in them? Like, like, where do you... There's no way to figure, like, unless you spend all your time in them so that you know that, I don't even know why I'm looking for it. This is Friday. Okay, I don't have to worry about the weekend sticker yet, so maybe I should have reminded myself of that. I'm going to put a drink more water sticker as a reminder because I know that I wasn't drinking enough water the last few days and I've been feeling it. I'm naughty. I'm a naughty, naughty kidney disease patient for not drinking enough water. Naughty, naughty girl. So I'm going to put that here. It's crooked and I don't give a fuck. Drink more water. All right. Oh man, Holly, I'm sorry. That doesn't sound awesome. No, Kim, I'm not planning on Saturday. This is the memory keeping. So this is from yesterday. And then maybe I don't really want to write all that much. Daily reflection. I'll reflect on yesterday. That's what we'll do. Daily reflection. Okay, good. We got stickers. Oh, fuck. I just knocked my sticker printer off my desk, and I'll have to put it back together later. So for my daily reflection yesterday, I was feeling tired, which is not exactly new, because my fistula is hurting. It's basically been the theme of this week. All right, that is my wellness planner for the day. Let's see if the other planners take me as long. This is what you guys, when I do this, when these Plan As You Go videos go up, these are the parts that I either speed up or edit out where I'm like, fuck, what sticker do I put down? So that might be the problem with going live. All right. So today I'm going to check off meal plan because I want to go over, I'm going to do it now for next week because I want to go over next week's meal plan today and make sure that everything's going to look right. Hopefully we're going to do our budget today, but I don't know if I'm going to get to that or not. I still haven't done inbox 0. I got through more of my inbox, but it's been like a slog, dude. Like I am still working on emails, and I think it's just because I hate doing emails so much that I drag ass. And yesterday I went and had lunch with RJ and did some other stuff. So yeah, I did not paint. I did do plan as you go. I'm doing it right now, and I did not read yesterday. So I basically kind of did not get a lot done for my power sheets yesterday, but I did do a lot of the things on my list. Let me see. Oh, we bought plane tickets. Yes, I did do that. What color was that one? I don't know, and I have to figure out what color pen I used. It was this one. All right. So we bought tickets. We still have to buy tickets for Hadestown while we're there, and I need to figure out when I'm going to try and have a little meetup with people while I'm there as well. So stay tuned if you're in the New York area. Oh, the fuck mug lady. All right. I have no idea. Okay. So yeah, the rest of this is how it is. And I'm not going to be working. We're going to probably get some more work done on household stuff today, but I'm not going to spend too much time worrying about this stuff today because Jesse's had just a busy week at work, and I'd like to go out to lunch with him and spend some time with him. And, sometimes you gotta just I never actually took the Post-it notes out. Maybe I'm not going to bother. I don't know. All right. So today we have to shop for the grilled salmon and the steaks and potatoes. And then for this week, I've got pork chops, taco truck, lo mein, leftovers, and then going out on the 16th with Katie, most likely because RJ will be at a retreat. Then the steak salad with chimichurri and the crispy chicken with arugula. That all looks good. I don't know of anything that's happening this week that would preempt any of that. So I did find out, though, that we are having a parent meeting on the 29th. So I'm going to make that out, because most likely we will not have time to cook because it's going to be one of the long band parent meetings where we talk about fundraising and tour and everything else. So I don't imagine that there's going to be a lot of time for much of anything. All right. So the meal plan for next week looks good. So I'm just going to leave it at that. So tomorrow when I plan, which I'll probably be doing live as well, so stay tuned, I'll be just copying that over into my planner. Whoops. Aw, thank you, Erica. I'm going to throw this onto September for next month. Do you remember the 23rd night of September? Okay, so the band kids are playing September in their Earth, Wind & Fire show. And I was joking around with Jesse. I was like, where's the banjo? Because you guys know the Taylor Swift cover of September, which was so unnecessary with the banjo. All right. You guys are awesome. Thank you. All right. So today, what do we got? We got washing the sheets, lunch with Jesse, refill my meds. That's the big thing I have to do today. And a patron hangout tonight at 6. So if you're one of the patrons that has access to the hangouts, it's tonight. The invite is already up on the patron page. I'm glad you clarified, Jen. All right. So what else on here are we doing today? We don't actually, I think we should go grocery shopping. That's probably a thing we should do. And really, we should prime the chair rail for the beadboard because that would take, and probably go to Home Depot and pick the paint. I'm just going to put house shit because we might do other house projects today instead, but at the very least, maybe the beadboard, and if not the beadboard, then some other house project. That'll be the rest of today. And it'll probably be not very much of today. We'll probably spend some of it playing World of Warcraft as well, but I don't need to put that in my planner. I could put that in my planner, but I don't necessarily need to put that in my planner. I'm not sure if I want to play WoW right now. Mostly for those of you who are playing WoW, I am so far behind on getting flying because I haven't had, between my surgery, my arm was hurting too much for me to, sit at the computer. And so I'm still in friendly for the rust volt resistance and only barely a third of the way into honored for the other one. And seeing other people flying around in those zones, it's just a pain in my ass and it's just demoralizing to me. So I don't know if I'm not really in the mood to go deal with it right now. But somebody asked me if I was going to try streaming with this setup on Twitch or just streaming in general on Twitch, like planner stuff. I was talking to somebody about this the other day. It was in the Patreon group, I think, and I would love to try streaming on Twitch. Maybe not WoW because that's my hobby that's not the internet, but doing planner or art stuff on Twitch. If you guys are ever interested in me trying streaming on Twitch, just let me know and I will give it a shot. I have no idea how, but I'm assuming now that I've got this software set up, I probably could figure it out pretty quickly. Am I looking forward to the classic WoW launch? Sure. I mean, I never played classic. I'm a Wrath baby, but I mean, I'm curious about it. So yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to play it though. I mean, I've never I like a lot of the stuff that they added. Like I like a lot of the things that make what they added more friendly for casual like noobs like me. Twitch is awesome. Twitch is well, I mean, I don't know if it's awesome, but Twitch can be awesome. It's a live streaming platform. How late are you? How long have I been streaming for? 16 minutes. So not very late, Jody, but I'm not going to be on for very long today because I'm mostly just, we could clean up the garage today too, but I just don't want to. I really don't want to. Yeah. All right. So where am I at? Who do I draw for the white rabbit? One pill makes you bigger. Oh, Deb, thank you for the super chat. I didn't even see you were in here. I'm streaming with the setup, Jess. Pulling up a reference image right now. For those of you, because I get this question a lot, do I use reference images for my doodle challenge? Absolutely. When it's characters, when it's like food and things like that, I did that for so long with Trader Joe's, I don't really need reference images. But when it comes to doodling characters, yeah, like it just helps me get better at drawing those kinds of things. And since I'm not using them for profit, it's just for practice. I'm not really worried about it. And I search white. With the Regina watercolors, how do I keep them from being sticky after I apply them? Do you mean in the pan, Deb, or on the paper? Because on the paper, I haven't noticed that, but I thin them out. I don't use them full strength. I put a lot of water in when I'm mixing. In the pan, they stay sticky. So, of course, Natalie. Hi, Haley. I'm glad that you are using a planner and a bujo. You should talk to my 13-year-old and tell him to start using some kind of planner because maybe that'll help him with staying on top of his stuff. Your husband is starting to play WoW again because of the classic launch coming up. Yeah, I'll probably dip my toe into it, but I don't know how much I'm going to actually... I mean, I could be... Like, I will tell you, maybe part of the reason I'm not super, not jazzed isn't the right word. I'm not super like looking forward to classic. Like I think it's a cool idea and I don't have a problem trying it. But maybe part of the reason that I'm not like really like expecting to play a lot of it is because one of my favorite things about World of Warcraft right now is the battle pet system. And that's not there. So I'm a collector and the battle pet system like scratches all my itches. The only dungeons I do with consistency are the pet dungeons. So, I don't know. How is my sticker washi storage? Sticker storage is fine. Deb, yeah, I haven't had that problem, so I don't know. Maybe you should email her and ask. She's really good with customer service. What was I going to say? There was something I was going to mention. I just like brain farted. Let me move this back into the, you figured the pet thing would keep me from playing classic. Yeah, like I give it a try. It's just, that's my favorite part. So, anyway, Wendy, you asked how my sticker storage is going. Great. My washi storage could use a little bit of a tidying up. It's okay, but it's not as, this is going to be a very spooky looking white rabbit. It's okay. It's going okay. It's not as together as I would have hoped it would be at this point, mostly because I'm lazy at putting things away. So stuff has made it into the correct drawers. However, stuff has made it into the correct drawers, but the they're not like organized in the right drawers, if that makes sense. So this is turning into the weirdest looking rabbit I've ever seen. Doing this while I'm like live, I can't. Ugh. I am so sweaty. Holy crap. Am I sweaty? Okay. I know I keep saying that, but like, dude, it's a thing. And I just showered, and it's never great when you're like feeling all like fresh as a daisy from the shower, and then suddenly you're sweaty and you're like, oh man, did I just ruin everything going on in my life? Maybe, possibly, potentially. It's hard to draw over the crevasse. The crevasse makes things difficult. While I'm doing this while talking, I am struggling right now pretty hard while I'm talking. That's why I don't usually talk when I do the doodles, because I need to concentrate. When I letter and I talk, I generally spell things wrong. With the doodling, I just sort of hesitate while I'm doing it. And that's the problem. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get. He's massive though. He's like lurking over Doc like, you thought you were big, dwarf? I'm a big rabbit. I'm a big boy. I'm a salty boy. I don't know where that just came from. You know you're old when you discover something about your children because of the internet, not because of them. RJ's been taking all of the Uno cards out of our Uno deck and bringing them to school, saying that it's just a meme that's going around school. Well, I discovered reading some article on the internet that what happens is that kids at middle school are taking the reverse cards from the Uno deck, and when somebody like insults them, they pull out the reverse card to reverse the sick burn. And now I understand why RJ's been taking all the Uno cards. We discovered all the reverse cards were... We discovered all the reverse cards were gone when Katie took the Uno deck to school and tried to play Uno, and they realized there weren't any reverse cards. When people make the Wednesday box for their calendars over the crevasse, it gives you the willies. Yeah. I put the white rabbit here, I think. One pill makes you bigger. My pill makes you small. And the one that mother gives you doesn't do anything at all. Go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall. You have to confiscate Uno cards from your students. Yeah, so like, I was just like, damn it, dude. Now our Uno deck doesn't have any freaking reverse cards in it. Okay. I have no idea what the reverse cards are really meant. My son, okay, so I don't know if some of you guys know this, but like there's a whole, when you're in high school, there's like different kinds of cliques and groups. Like you might be one of the jocks, or you might be one of the popular people, or the nerds, or the cowboys, or the stoners, or the skaters, or whatever. My high school had a lot of cowboys and a lot of stoners. Whatever the case may be, you fall into like one of these categories in high school. Now there's another one. It's called the memers. And it's kids who go around like taking popular memes and like saying them at each other and shit. And my son is one of them. And I didn't know it existed until I read, again, something about it. And then I looked and I asked my son. And he was like, yeah, I'm a memer. And I'm like, the fuck is this shit? Oh, good luck, Kara. I'm not sure, Laura. I'm not sure if it's used to stand up for themselves or just to be jackasses. I am really not sure. If it was my son using one, I don't think he would be using it to ward off bullying as much as he would use it to just get sick burns off on his friends, like that they all give each other crap. So in my kid's case, I don't know if it's an anti-bullying thing, but I would imagine that my guess would be that if a kid who is already getting bullied uses one of those, they'd probably get laughed at, just knowing what I know about how asshole-ish middle schoolers can be. I don't know. Meme lords. Yeah. At my high school, there was cowboys. And it was because cowboys, cowgirls, they wore the freaking Wranglers that looked like they were going to cut off your fertility. And they all wore cowboy hats and shit to school. But I grew up in a town in the Central Valley of, like, the San Joaquin Valley of California, where there's a lot of agriculture. So cowboys, absolutely a clique at my school. Good, Holly. I hope she has a good week. Katie did not love middle school, but did okay in middle school, but then got to high school and made a bunch of friends in groups of stuff, like surrounding things Katie really cares about, and is thriving with the friends that she's made there. They've made there. So, we're seeing the end of the tunnel for that middle schooler. RJ is going to be an 8th grader starting on Monday or Wednesday. So, hey, Stephanie. Hey, Naomi. Hey, Sarah. Yeah, I will tell you, the middle school was a, repressed memory for me, too. I was at a point where I didn't have any friends, and I wound up eating lunch in the bathroom for all of 6th grade. I don't like remembering middle school. I agree, Emily. Yeah, and Katie, and at our high school, for the most part, the art students seem to band together. I remember in my high school, sometimes the art students, like the visual arts versus the choir kids versus the band kids versus the drama kids, and there was these cliques within the arts program. But from what I'm understanding at Katie's high school, a lot of the arts kids from visual to performing arts band together in certain ways because the real enemy, as they see it, is the administration for not funding their programs. And I'm like, rock and roll. My parents were the theater kids in high school. They didn't understand me, somebody who got upset if I got a B or an A minus. I was super nerdy in high school. Aw, thank you, Amberly, for the super chat. So I'm just putting plan as you go, and then I'm going to put thumbnails so I can put a good thumbnail up when this is over. But other than that, I'm doing this for live. What else am I doing today? We got a patron hangout at 6 p.m. Wash sheets. I'm just going to put really big lunch. In my jankiest writing ever. Lunch. No, I did not just write a book about hand lettering. Lunch with Jess, because that's what I want to do today. Yeah, Deb, that makes sense. My parents were like stoners and drama kids, and they would ditch. My mom used to tell us a story about how there was a teacher for her homeroom who was super blind and could only see the front row of kids. And so the front row would be kids who all like to, be at school, and everybody else would start ditching after roll call because the teacher wouldn't see them. I would never have done that. Where did I get the wave washi tape? It's from Simply Gilded. Wash sheets, refill meds. The grocery store, which means I need to make a grocery list. I should probably do laundry as well. The kids have like basically monopolized the washing machine for the last few days. And then over here, some kind of home shit, because I don't know what we're doing yet, but we're going to do something. I'm just reading comments really quick. I did the challenges. They're done. Right here. And then right here. Everything's done. Oh, my pain tracker. I didn't update that yesterday, I don't think either. It's okay. It's easy to update. Took painkiller last night. Took a painkiller the night before. It's a painkiller kind of month already. Shaping up to be a painkiller kind of month. I will say, though, the new couch that we have has, before I sign off, because I'm not going to stay on for much longer, but I am going to say before I sign off, I'm going to tell you the story of my couch. And the reason my couch matters is because it matters. Like, I want to talk about it because it makes me really happy. All right. So the couch that we've had for, years. We got it sometime. We helped a friend move from Trader Joe's. And she didn't live in Trader Joe's, but she worked with us at Trader Joe's, and she was moving from the house she had owned for several years to a mobile home in a senior living park. And she had sold her house, was able to, whatever. So she, as a gift to us, she gave us her couch, which was in good condition, but it had already been through a bunch of owners already. So it was a few secondhand worth of couch. I'm going to swap to my face now for this because I can do that. Hell yes, I can. Woo! If I'm not looking at the camera, I apologize. Anyway, so it was this old purple couch that wasn't super comfortable, and the cat had basically torn it up. And we went to Oregon this summer to my sister's house, and she had just gotten a couch from the Ashley Home Store that was one of those power recliner couches, and it was really plush and nice. And that was the weekend that I did the action pose while we were hiking and hurt myself and spent the entire weekend on the couch in pain. And it was the most comfortable I have been in literal years. And for me, getting comfortable is really difficult because of the size of my kidneys. So I told Jesse, I was like, I want a new fucking couch. And this is why. I told him, I was like, this couch is comfortable. I want to be comfortable. I want a couch that's going to make me comfortable. The problem is our living room is a different shape than my sister's, and we wouldn't be able to get as big of a couch. And we only have a limited budget. So the Ashley Home Store had a 50% off sale. So we went and we found a recliner couch. It's not a power recliner couch, which I'm fine with because I have this feeling RJ would fuck up any kind of mechanism in the couch. And it's smaller than my sister's, and it's not real leather, it's fake leather. But we got it for a good deal, including delivery. We got it for $700, which is compared to some of the other couches. And it has 2 recliners, and I have spent most evenings watching movies or TV or reading a book on the couch with my family instead of being on my bed after like 8 o'clock at night because it hurts too much to be standing up or sitting in a regular chair. So both of my kids are like, oh, I don't know if I like it. Oh, I don't know if I like it. I'm like, fuck you. I don't care if you like it. We got it for me. So, yay, couch. You're at the end, Jennifer. I am not. Okay, so I see a few questions. I had to been charging my mouse at the same time. You started the Jim Jones book, Amy Lynn? Awesome. That book is good. Everybody complimenting my hair. Thank you. Your son will be in band for the first time. Am I in the booster club, Tracy? No. I mean, I pay the money that they ask for, and I volunteered for like bingo, but I am avoiding getting involved in the boosters right now because I've already got other commitments at church, and Jesse told me I'm not allowed to add any more commitments to my plate unless I let something go. And I have realized recently that I need to let some things go and not add anything more to my plate. So I am basically sitting on my hands whenever it comes to the boosters. And the problem is that our band director knows our family, not only because Katie's older sister has been in the band and is a senior this year, but his wife for a long time taught at the elementary school my kids went to, and his daughter is in RJ's grade, and he knew that I was president of the parent club at the elementary school for 5 years. So it's not like I can be incognito. They know that I'm somebody who gets involved. I'm just trying really hard to not get involved right now because I just don't have the energy currently. It's okay. It's going to be a short one anyway. It's only 36 minutes for once, and I'm going to be signing off soon. But I'm probably going to go live tomorrow morning around the same time, I'm guessing, somewhere between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. Pacific time. I'll go live tomorrow morning to plan out my whole week. It, again, won't be a fuckery plan with me. It'll just be me the way I would film it and then edit it, except I don't want to edit on the weekend right now. So that's what I'm going to do this weekend at least. I don't know if I'm going to do it every weekend on Plan As You Go, but maybe this weekend at least. So anyway, I'm going to get going. Have a safe drive, Pamela. It won't be tomorrow afternoon, Erica. It'll likely be in the morning. It's not like a hot mess plan with me. It's just a regular plan with me. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And whatever time it is, whatever day it is where you're at, I hope you have a good day. And I will see you tomorrow, either in a regular video or live, depending on what I feel like doing, apparently.